All right. Cheers, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, marks, smarks,
Trolls,
homies,
noobs,
everybody
dirt
on the
sheet
internet,
heroes,
dirt sheets.
buzz people, buzz humans,
Yep, new
fans,
NXT students. Here we are, end of 2016.
wrestle
Irrelevant
geeks, luchadors,
fucking conquistadors, divas, women, Bellas,
John Cena's.
John Cena's. Welcome. Relevant Rasslin 2016 Buzzie Awards. The best, the worst, the most buzzworthy, and most importantly,
The most relevant.
the most relevant of the year 2016 in wrestling. I'm your host, one of your hosts, as always, Dan Cassaz, at Dan Cassaz on Twitter, smoking skull belt, shit emoji hat. We're having fun.
Your boy
Just got a Twitter.
Your boy Joe Fortune, a.k.a. Stone Cold Steve Austin, a.k.a. Mean Green Tokerland. WrestleFadeia. That's right. WrestleFadeia. Coming soon. Episodes coming soon.
The new Relevant Rasslin offshoot. We know it as WrestleFadeia. Check it out. Coming to you in 2017. It's another big project from us here. But the biggest project we got right now is to recap the year 2016 for you. You know, we're always so jaded. Week to week, we're like, oh, God, this sucks. Oh, God, this is terrible. You look back at the entire year. 2016 was fun.
Started out pretty shitty. You had a boss as champion.
Right.
And I'm not talking about Sasha Banks.
Right.
You had literally
COO.
the boss as champion.
In the Royal Rumble, just went in and just took it by throwing some guy off the top rope. That's your champion now.
We had Roman Reigns at the top of the ladder.
Yeah, no. Luckily we're long past that, and he's a bit further down the ladder. Although he carries the belt like this, like he doesn't care about it, like it means nothing to him. But what does mean a lot to us is this set of 32 awards. Again, the best and worst, the funniest. You know, we got some gimmick ones in there. We got some funny ones, but we also have Match of the Year, Male and Female Performer of the Year, Mark Out Moment, Best Announcer. You guys voted.
Look, as always, we could never do any of this without any of you. And I gotta say, about 60 amazing fans out there. You casted your votes. We tallied them. You did your thing for us. Thank you.
60 of our friends, 60 of our most respected, most relevant wrestling fans contributed their votes. We appreciate it. Hey, it could have been just the two of us saying what we like the best. No, this is what you said. This is what you told us. Thanks, big time.
Plenty WrestleFadeia to go around.
Big time to Greg Sorensen, my boy, our boy, getting us in the walls of Titan Towers. These awards were voted on by people within the walls of the E. Holy shit, we are in there. We know people that know people.
Exclusive
2 degrees of separation.
Executives votes.
He probably pees next to Paul in the urinals. So that's how big this is. The Buzzie Awards. Excited to bring them to you. Joe, let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's
The year 2016, a recap. Looking back, it was fun to put together. It was fun to put together all the nominees. It was fun to see how your votes played out. And there's a lot of close races. There's a lot of
2016,
split opinions on things.
We saw a lot of trends in pro wrestling. We saw a lot more.
Think about how much has changed this year.
We saw a lot more indie feds getting limelight. A lot more apps coming out where you could watch streaming services, not just the WWE Network. We had the Flow Sports app, Fight TV app. You know, lots of other ways to watch wrestling. New Japan World. I mean, we had some sick trends like cruiserweights. We had a women's revolution. We saw the death of divas wrestling. We saw big men return. A UK, British, whatever you want to call it, invasion on the rise. A lot of promising stuff coming for 2017, but this is about 2016. This is about the recap, the most relevant award show.
I'm glad to be back here in Danbury, Connecticut. Just drove in from Chicago, and boy, are my arms tired. But we're sitting here in
Chicago made Dan.
We're sitting here in Joe's basement where we used to watch TNA pay-per-views for $10 a week on Wednesdays. We used to think that was the coolest thing. Think how far we've come now. It's on an app on your phone.
At TNA.
I don't even. We call them pay-per-views still because that's what we've always called them. You don't pay for that shit. Not paying for that shit.
Hey, regardless of whether on the network or not, it's still PPVs to me.
Yep.
I mean, you know, you got It's just easier to text that way.
And here we have a best pay-per-view supercard category at some point. So let's get into it. Joe, the big board is up here. 31 or 32, I can't remember the number. Some of them got scratched in our right before we went on. Joe, 31 awards on the board. What do we want to see first? Relevant Rasslin has voted on you by Relevant Rasslin fans
Let's
all over the globe or all over Fairfield County.
Well,
What to you was biggest and baddest in 2016? Let's drink some more beer, Joe.
a little more beer.
What do you got, Joe? What do you want? Don't think about it too hard. This is the easiest choice.
Let's start with, since this is our live
Right.
video debut
Kick it off.
of the Buzzie Awards, let's go with debut of the year.
Debut of the year. Now, granted, this isn't just the first time they appear. This is basically a Rookie of the Year award, but you can't call any of these guys rookies. You know, they have long experience before
It's
they
so
come
hard to really scout rookies on the wrestling scene.
Yeah, nobody's a
independent
rookie
wrestling
anymore.
scene,
They
you
have
know?
a world of experience. Well, with the internet, you can watch their whole career before they get there.
I mean,
Who was
people wrestle in local promotions for 10 years before they make it to a main roster. So.
Debut of 2016, as voted on by you, and the winner is the first Relevant Rasslin 2016 Buzzie Award Debut of the Year, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Wow.
Nakamura came in big time at NXT TakeOver Dallas.
Big-
I still get chills.
Big
thinking
blow
about
to New. It could have been a big blow to New Japan when he was taken by Triple H and brought to NXT.
No,
But
New
it
Japan
wasn't.
should be proud.
New Japan really best future
New
endeavor.
Japan should
Nakamura.
be totally proud. Nakamura had exactly 50% of the votes, 25 votes in his favor. Runner-up, AJ Styles at 21
Wow,
votes.
another steal from New Japan.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Keep in mind,
they really rated their fucking.
They
roster
main
this
evented
year,
Wrestle
but-
Kingdom at the beginning of this year, and that seems like forever ago.
And they are both champions right now. Holy
Both
shit,
carrying
man.
gold here in the United States.
That just-
Nakamura,
Dude, that really just goes to show you, like, I don't know, Triple H. He's kind of smart, man.
well, I saw this thing posted the other day.
Somebody knows what they're doing in the E.
Granted, it was
It's
from
coming.
a little while ago, but it showed side by side the way Triple H spoke in 2014 about the Indies and the way he spoke more recently about the Indies.
Well, you
how,
guys-
how his tune has changed.
Well, you know, 2014 H was in a feud with Daniel Bryan, so we had
right, true.
we had a different H back then. You know, we didn't have amazing main events in NXT pay-per-views either.
True. Congratulations, Nakamura. Your trophy is in the mail. One of these little guys. You'll get it, and you can thank us then. Debut of the year goes to Shinsuke Nakamura. I like I said, I still get chills when I think about that moment, that match with Sami Zayn, that first time his music hit. Oh my God, forget about it. And I was lucky enough to see him in person twice this year
The Michael
in
Jackson.
Poughkeepsie and
The
in
Freddie Mercury.
Brooklyn. Yeah, with the violins. Nakamura absolutely was the biggest. Just energy, the biggest pop.
I mean, he's got to be
when
one of the
he
most over guys in NXT, at least the most over guy in NXT. We'll see when he makes it to the main roster, but I mean, they got the whole fucking crowd singing his song.
Hence why he has the belt.
Twice.
Second, Relevant Rasslin, Buzzie of the Year. You might not be able to see it on camera. Get up close there, center it up. Promo of the Year. Who had us talking the most? Who connected the most? And it's something you might go back and pull up on YouTube.
This one we would call the CM Punk Pipe Bomb Award if we had to rename this award. This is like the Pipe Bomb Award. Who dropped the most controversial promo, the most shoot promo, if you want to
Chi-Town.
call it shoot promo. Not, you know.
Chi-Town.
We know
CM Punk.
everything is kayfabe, but
Pipe
still.
Bomb of the Year.
Yeah, Pipe Bomb.
Pipe Bomb of the Year
the Pipe Bomb
goes to,
Award goes to.
with 42 votes.
Wow.
Mind you, we had about 50, 60 votes. With 42 votes, the most votes on any single choice, on any single award.
Wow, so this is like a resounding one.
86% of the vote went to The Miz on Talking Smack as the biggest pipe bomb of the year.
Wow.
And there's no debate. There's no debate. That still will resonate. That will still...
I mean, that's the best possible thing for Daniel Bryan in a administrative not off camera, out of ring role as an authoritative role to interject him, himself into the Miz's feud with Ziggler and trying to get the Intercontinental title back to Providence, and it's just for Miz to just shit on everything that Daniel Bryan stood for and just still rip on the indies and actually really be able to say, look, man, you work that indie style and you're out. And I'm still here holding a belt that you promised to make better. I mean, Miz, say what you will about The Miz. I said a lot of bad shit about The Miz over the years. A ton of terrible shit about The Miz over the years. I was a Miz hater, and I gotta tell you, that promo really fucking...
You know, Miz is...
You saw real anger in Daniel Bryan's eyes, which is
both of them. And, like, Miz's character has always been, I'm an A-lister, and we know he's not. He's on fucking WWE films, which are maybe D-list, maybe. A-lister, he's all this funny shit, and it's funny, and it's good, and it's worked for him for so long. But now, in the last year,
the best
he's been the realest.
Extensions of your real
he's
self.
He's been real in the last year, and this was the biggest example of it. And promo of the year, no doubt about it. We had some other good ones. There were some other good candidates, but not good enough to rank anywhere close to The Miz in our Relevant Rasslin Buzzies poll. The Miz on Talking Smack wins in a landslide, the biggest landslide, the most votes. And that should tell you
awesome.
The most clear-cut winner, The Miz promo on Talking Smack. I got to go back and watch that again. I watched that a bunch when it happened, but I haven't watched it in a few months now. So time I go back and watch it again. You can pick one as I take that. Oh, you put it down? No, share it up. Let's go.
So Miz,
get yourself the next pick.
All right. Well, since The Miz, he liked to shit on a lot of people. And we could say Miz was having a pretty great year. Let's
just pick one. Don't think about it.
Let's see who had the worst year.
Worst year of 2016. Whose career basically took a downward trajectory.
Who embarrassed themselves. Who embarrassed themselves. Yeah, who got suspended multiple times.
Yeah. Who.
Wellness policy.
Right. Who really made
wellness policy violations.
Yeah. Right. It should be no surprise. With 31 votes, 62% of our voters agreed that Paige had the worst year of 2016. I mean, that one's pretty plain to see. I mean, granted, she seems happy.
BB Paige, she probably won our
She seems like she's, and God bless her.
She probably won like our 2014 debut or BB of the year award, Female of the Year award. And now look what happens. Paige.
She's happy. She has someone she loves.
Fucking with Daddy Del Rio.
God bless. That's all that matters.
You got the man's name.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Your body.
All lang syne to you and your whole fam.
The man beat up a Ninja Turtle for you. The man beat up a fucking Ninja Turtle for you. If that ain't true love, I just don't know what is.
Paige.
But your wrestling career.
Congratulations, you have somebody that loves you, and congratulations, you had the worst Buzzy year.
Get through that surgery, girl.
Of 2016. Next on the list. Podcast of the year. Now, this,
it's Relevant Rasslin!
Yes.
No. We would never put ourselves up. That just ain't right.
So when I open this, it's
not
Relevant Rasslin when I open this.
It could be, if it was written in.
I mean, I doubt it is, because I wrote these, so it's not. But
I think that might have been like the only one where we put a filter on it. Relevant Rasslin could not be an answer.
Because we know. Thank you.
This is our inspiration award. The Relevant Rasslin.
Yes, right. Well, how we get inspired on a day, weekly
our podcast
basis.
Award.
This, out of all of them, had the most write-in votes. As as can be expected, there's a million wrestling podcasts out there.
I mean, every wrestler has one. Let's see.
Every wrestler has
Jericho,
one.
Paul Cabana.
So this one had the most write-in votes.
Joe Waltman.
And some of the most dispute. There were a lot of close votes. But who won this podcast award? I will say that in the late push in the last 12 hours, this one changed. It was the runner-up. But the runner-up got second place. Who got first place?
Wow.
With only 15 votes. That's how close it was. Everybody's got their own opinion.
15?
Everybody's got favorites.
That's still a lot. I didn't know that many fucking people listen to podcasts. Wow, you guys are awesome.
There's a jillion.
That's fucking great, man. That is great.
With 31% of the vote.
Yes! Yes!
Talk is Jericho.
Dude.
Won, but only by one vote. In second place, We Watch Wrestling with 14 votes. I gotta be honest, I never heard of We Watch Wrestling.
I never heard of those guys. I just recently added them on Facebook. Just gotta check it out.
Only because of this poll did I add We Watch Wrestling to my podcast list and downloaded a few on my 16-hour drive home yesterday. So I listened to it. It's pretty good. I'm going to check it
Jericho,
out. Thanks to
baby.
you, Relevant Rasslin fans. That's the runner-up. The winner, Talk is Jericho. It's not on my rotation. I guess it has to be. If I'm doing my job, it should be in my...
I mean, Jericho, you know.
Yeah.
Is
it just all the list? He just goes down the list. That's all he
Oh,
talks
yeah,
about?
he just tells you, like, who's made the list, which moves he's done. No, he's just got great.
Yeah,
know,
right.
He's got
all
great
of his,
interviews.
all
I mean,
of
it's
his
Jericho.
holds.
The guy's, like, what, 25, almost 30-year vet of the business?
Yeah.
I mean, guy's a rock star. Guy's a best-selling New York Times author. Guy's got an awesome podcast.
That's for you, Jericho. Pick one up, Joe.
Awesome, Jericho.
And quickly.
For Jericho, we'll take Gimmick of the Year.
Gimmick of the year. Who made us laugh? Who made us cry?
Who had the best
Whose character jumped off the screen the most? Jumped out of that.
Opposite of best wrestler.
Yeah,
Best
right.
gimmick.
Of course, this can correlate in many ways to the best wrestler or the best performer. But whose gimmick? Whose silly shit was the best? No surprise. No surprise at all.
Oh,
This guy owns the year
Delightful.
2016. I mean, the gimmick of the year was
delete.
Broken Matt
Delete.
Hardy. Period. Stop.
I mean, come on, Matt Hardy.
58% of the votes, 29 total votes. In second place, close but not really close. Jericho's The List gimmick.
Delete.
Delete. Delete.
Yeah,
Delete.
that award has now been.
The gimmick of the year is the biggest gimmick of the year. Broken Matt Hardy, 1,000%.
I mean, you got to give it to Matt Hardy. He was really turned shit into sugar.
But I was thinking about this on my 16-hour drive home. Matt Hardy version 1 was not far from this gimmick. Like, that's still pretty, like, it's an evolution. The guy's 10 years older now, but Matt Hardy version 1 was a pretty similar sort of gimmick in a way.
Dude, I think when you think of the Hardys, you got...
That guy's a world traveler.
31.
He's been everywhere. He's done everything. So, like, the fact that this clicks should be no surprise. The fact that he knows what to do and how to, pull people in should be no surprise.
Dude, when you think of the Hardys, you think of TLC and their flips and their fucking Hot Topic.
Sit forward so that people can see
their
it.
Hot Topic shirts and Jeff stocking arm thingies. And, the Hardys really could have just kept that Hardy Boy thing going. And I don't know where Matt got this from. Maybe he's a fan of occultism. Maybe he's a fan of dark things. Maybe he just wanted to do something different. Maybe he likes
Watched a lot of kung fu movies.
Maybe he likes talking like he's from South Africa and England and Louisiana all at the same time. I mean, I don't know. But this fucking gimmick is hilarious. He's taking it everywhere, not just to TNA. I mean,
Indies. He's down on Indies. Yeah.
Indies.
No,
He's got people chanting delete
It's
at
brilliant.
WWE events. He's got people chanting delete, obsolete thing. This was great for him and for Jeff.
Dude, if your screen name used to be Matt Hardy version 1, like, you are hyped right now because Broken Matt Hardy is.
We know
he's on top.
the Hardys have had a rough last 10 years.
They have a story. They have a story.
DUIs and drug run-ins and Jeff being fucked up in matches. But I mean, this was really great for them to just embrace all their weirdness.
Gimmick of the year,
and
for
fucking
sure.
get it out there.
Yeah, and he's killing the game.
Delete.
Killing the game like our game changer of the year 2016. So what changed the business, or what moved the business forward, or what, this is sort of business related. Yes, it has plenty to do in ring, but this has had a lot to do with the game and how
when I wanted
things
to
are
do
seen,
this
how
award,
content is consumed.
I thought about what moment at this year really just changed, is going to change.
Plenty to do with the business.
Is going
right?
to or did change the landscape of professional wrestling.
And now,
what's going to have the most long-term effect,
now of
which
course,
event really sparked a change this year and made people say, wow, that's gonna do something for this business that's not just gonna be in WWE, but it's gonna resonate.
Right. Not, now it's a content thing. You don't have to tune in Monday night anymore. We got the network. We got it all day, all the time.
It's not just WWE anymore. You got tons of other promotions, but WWE is really trying to expand, pulling people from England, pulling people from Ring of Honor.
game changer
What
of the
changed?
year 2016 is voted on by you. That goes to the Cruiserweight Classic. This one was a close vote. In fact, it was a one-vote race. Only one vote decided the Cruiserweight Classic tournament, and especially that fantastic finals, as the game changer of the year. So how did it change the game this year?
I gotta say the Cruiserweight Classic really changed the game this year because we had been wanting for years for WWE to bring back the Cruiserweight title, cut out the bullshit, cut out the hornswoggle as the last champion, cut out making the Cruiserweights the, Big Show fucking squashing them. We wanted to see legitimate indie style matches and that style being embraced. We had CM Punk come through, we had Daniel Bryan come through, but we wanted those guys to be our heroes, so we had them as our main eventers, we had them as our heavyweights, but we wanted to see the Cruiserweights, we wanted to see small guys, the guys that look like us, that were relatable. And we heard for years, oh, the Cruiserweight title's coming back. It's coming back. Vince wants to do a show. Vince wants to do minis, midgets, all this bullshit. And then out of nowhere, Triple H comes, and we got NXT going, and H tells us, we're going to get this tournament. And we're thinking, all right, cool, Cruiserweight tournament. What, it's going to be a bunch of bullshit. And then really, Triple H and whoever else, the other NXT execs, go, and they honestly scout some of the best guys in the world. I mean, you had
notable exceptions, but you can't sign everybody.
Akira Tozawa, Gran Metalik, who used to be, Mascara Dorada in New Japan. You had guys from England. Guys from India.
The Philippines.
Guys, T.J. Perkins, who won the tournament. I mean, it was a great tournament, produced some great matches. Brian Kendrick, a veteran, came back and really impressed with matches like against Kota Ibushi. I mean, you had Kota Ibushi, who was a fucking superstar in Japan, just came to America for that tournament. I mean, now it spawned 205 Live, which is going to be which is this weekly program that focuses on the Cruiserweights. You've had already a couple title changes so far. And it's really just focusing on these smaller guys. And now WWE is going to start doing even more tournaments. We saw that with the announcement of the UK title tournament.
Right. That's exactly how it changed the game.
This really changed the game because now people start to take WWE a little bit more seriously. Maybe not the main roster bullshit, but
they're
Triple H is really
they're taking advantage of their stance in the world as the worldwide leader and helping play in that. I'm not the hugest, craziest fan about the UK tournament. It seems kind of silly, but it's a step in the right direction, and they are recognizing that the world exists out there in wrestling. They can pull in some of the best, biggest talent or some of the best, smallest talent and make a compelling product out of it. So, Cruiserweight tournament, you guys voted. You guys told us that this was the biggest game changer of the year. It makes total sense. Again, think about how far we've come in 2016, how far we're going to go in 2017 with
Triple H
a separate Cruiserweight brand.
In the beginning of the year, we had Triple H versus Roman Reigns.
Match of the year? I don't know. Was that match of the year? Was that match of the year?
And we were pissed.
They could have voted on it. Second place, I told you, it was only a one-vote race. Second place was the brand split with 18 votes. Granted, that's happened before. We've done that before. It's a new thing. It's a good thing, but we've done that before. All right. Next, we got a lot to motor on. Joe's pouring up another beer. Let's keep it going. Stable of the year. So not just a tag team, but a group of dudes or ladies. A group of people making noise wherever they make noise. Stable of the year 2016 Relevant Rasslin Buzzie Award goes to, in another one-vote race. In fact, it was one vote between first and second, one vote between second and third. The closest race of all. Buzzie Award goes to the Elite with 13 votes as your stable of the year. Can't disagree with that. Those guys are relevant as fuck. We don't get to see enough of them. I wish they were on our TV every week. 13 votes goes to the Elite. 12 votes in second place, the New Day. 11 votes in third place, very close race. 11 votes, Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Wow, Bullet Club, who was like our most relevant winner last year.
Nope, 2014.
Didn't even win, but they're sub-stable, the Elite, Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
And the Young Bucks. Super Kick Party. Super Kick Parties. Super Kick! Into being
I love it.
The best stable.
And they feuded with the New Day, making things very interesting. I wonder if and when that's ever going to happen.
The dream match. We want the dream match. We want the Elite.
Sorry, pull it closer.
We want Omega and the Bucks. Omega and the Bucks versus New Day. New Day drop the tag belts. Now.
And
they're free.
They're free to do it,
now
right?
They should be free to break their contracts.
Next up,
wrestle.
For those of you that might be skipping, because I would skip it too, but you might be skipping, so here you go. You can stop it at that point. Social buzz of the year. Most relevant on social media. Whose social media story, got the most retweets, the most likes, who got the most buzz on social media. A lot of big things happen, but it doesn't necessarily get juice on social. So,
look,
according to you,
we're everywhere. Relevant Rasslin, WrestleFadeia, we're everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. We know how it works. Okay. That's where you guys get your news. That's where we get our news.
Good. I've had it before, but oh my god, it's even better now. Social buzz of the year, 2016 Buzzie Award. What got the most out there? This was a surprise. I watched this closely. I had my assumptions on who was going to win. This wasn't my vote. And all that happened, 2016, so long. Think of so much that happened. The winner was Cody Rhodes.
Wow.
More specifically, Cody Rhodes releases his list of all the guys that he wants to take on and take out as he ventures into the indies, ventures internationally, ventures away from the universe. Cody Rhodes.
Cody and his wife put their notice into the E. The E granted the release. Cody puts out the list. And I'm pretty sure he's wrestled every single person.
He's had a good chunk of them. He's had a good chunk of them. Kurt Angle.
I think he just needs to wrestle Shibata.
Yeah. And he's going to get to do that probably. 26 votes, 54% of the vote goes to Cody Rhodes. What I voted for, what I assumed was going to win probably in a landslide, how much has happened this year, how much we've forgotten, Hulk Hogan. And defeating Gawker in a fucking $100 million lawsuit amidst racist remarks and some really unsavory things from our hero. Only 15 votes, 31%.
The Hulk who was deleted from the annals of the WWE catalog. Was brought back into...
Yeah, let's park Andre the Giant
Battle
Royal right there.
By dropping the big leg drop on Gawker. I think they just shut down, dude. They're fine.
They literally
they don't have enough money to even pay him.
They settled on some amount recently. I forget what.
That bastard Hulk's got enough money.
But it was really cool
seeing
Cody Rhodes.
Money, brother.
It was really cool seeing Cody Rhodes at Final Battle and his little turn there. That was a lot of fun. He's got some good momentum right now in the Indies and internationally.
Bullet Club leading Bullet Club into 2017.
Yeah, that'll be cool. The Star left them in the dust.
No.
Just let it out. Oh, you did
no
it. There it
necessary.
is. Chant of the year. What got the crowds going the most? What was the most fun to sing along with all the rowdy gentlemen in the crowd at a show? With 33 votes, 66%, 2/3 of the vote goes to
Delete!
Which you need to do this in such a way that it doesn't look like you're going Heil Hitler.
Well,
is it a chop? It's like an overhead chop.
There may be a little Hitler and Broken Matt Hardy.
Unintentional.
I mean, he is a kindred soul.
A cult of personality.
Yes, and he does describe himself as a kindred soul who has inhabited very many vessels in his 2,000 to 3,000 years of existence. So he may have had a little Nazi experience.
I mean, again, a cult of personality, right? There's so many references.
Matt Hardy, that's his second Buzzie of the
Hey, off-camera voice, pick our next award. Do it. Just say a thing.
Tag team of the year.
Tag team. Back again. Checks in the record.
Oh, it's gotta be the Hardys. Matt Hardy's racking up Buzzies tonight, man.
Tag team of the year is voted on by the Relevant Rasslin fans. Thank you once again for participating in our poll.
Tag team of the year!
I wasn't expecting... Yeah. Dude, tag team of the year right here.
Again, tag team of the year.
Would we be like...
Relevant Rasslin and WrestleFadeia.
Would we be like Cesaro and Sheamus? You're a born heel.
Oh, we love each other.
Yeah, they do. They love each other too, but they kind of hate each other. I feel like that's what we would be. And we would be actually fucking awesome. Who's gonna
beat us?
Who's gonna beat Fortune and fucking... I am the tag team champions. I am the tag team champions. The tag team champions of the year. I think this was another very close vote too. Pretty close. Tag team of the year. Do you have a guess? There's a lot of good ones. This
The
one,
Broken Hardys.
incorrect, with 38% of the vote. The Revival.
Wow. Very
Tag
nice.
Team of the Year. I wish I had put them in.
Dash and Dawson.
I wish I had
Which
put them in
one's
entrance
Dash?
music of
Which
the year
one's
because I
Dawson?
love their music.
Oh.
We go
Oh.
all day, all night. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did have a great year. I
Dude,
saw
some
them live.
amazing matches against
they're-
Team DIY. Some amazing matches against Team American Alpha.
They need to bring them up, and they need to not bring them up in the club, or they need to bring them straight to the top. They cannot go in and kind of shuffle their way through. They need to go in straight at fucking Cesaro and Sheamus.
Yeah, I mean, you want them to go to Raw? No, I don't want to see them fight Stupid Orton. And, yeah, how about worst tag team of the year?
No, American
Orton
Alpha
and-
should get that big.
Orton and Orton and the Wyatts.
There are many good tag teams. Second place here again, New Day, 12 votes, 24%.
I mean, give it to New Day for 485 fucking days as tag champs. But you know what? That wasn't enough to beat. That was not enough to beat quality matches. Old school tag
Yeah,
teams.
over this
Heel
next holiday
tactics.
week, I gotta
Arn
go
and
back.
Tully, Steiners,
Yeah,
Dr.
yeah,
Destiny
Arn and Tully,
Williams,
indeed.
and fucking Kevin
Legion and
Gordy,
Doom,
you know.
fucking shit, yeah. I need to go back and watch those two DIY matches. Luckily, I was there for one of them. Pick one, Joe.
Let's go
3,
to
2, 1.
Best Announcer.
You do this one.
All right. There are a lot of new announcers this year. Corey Graves really got a good opportunity moving up from NXT to Raw. Mauro Ranallo really stepped it up, leaving his MMA shit behind and coming to WWE. I mean, maybe people like Michael Cole. I don't know. If you listen to Ring of
Nobody
Honor,
likes Michael Cole.
If
Trust
you
me, the vote says nobody
if-
likes Michael Cole. Keep it going.
if you watch Ring of Honor, Kevin Kelly, former WWE guy, and Steve Corino really killing it on there. Vampiro and Matt Striker on
But who
Lucha
won?
Underground, but the winner of the 2016 Buzzie Award for Best Announcer goes to my man with the coolest hair, the old
The
school
coolest neck
badass,
tats.
the new Jesse Ventura, Corey Graves.
But this was also another one vote race. Mauro Ranallo was just one vote
Wow.
behind. That was again one of the closest races. And look at that. They got almost 100% of the vote between them.
90% of the vote.
Mauro Ranallo only lost by one vote.
went to-
Corey Graves 23, Ranallo 22.
You know, Corey Graves really got a great opportunity going to Raw. He also did the purple room. You guys remember the purple room from the Cruiserweight Classic? Yeah, that was Corey Graves too. I don't even watch that tattoo thing that he does, but I got tattoos. But
And
Corey Graves,
conversely,
sick one,
best
Corey.
announcer into worst announcer of the year. Who is your vote for worst announcer of the year?
Oh, come on, dude. It's gotta be Michael Cole. I fucking hate this guy. How is it not Michael Cole?
But that's
Guys,
the
how is
thing.
this not Michael Cole?
That's the thing. It's like Michael Cole is the worst every year, all the time, forever and ever.
I'm pretty sure this will
But
be
some
Michael
people-
Cole's like fourth Buzzie in a row
Yeah, no, he's got it.
for worst announcer.
His mantle is good
This guy
with,
sucks.
with worst Buzzies, but actually, as voted on by our fans, and I mean, this guy is on his way to being on the Michael Cole level. David
Wow,
Otunga,
David Otunga.
you told us was the worst this year.
mean,
56% of the vote, 28 total votes. JBL second place.
I mean, I gotta say, SmackDown's killing Raw this year. Besides everything, besides the announce team, the four-man announce team. What is a four-man announce team? Ridiculous. No need for Otunga on there.
One
No-
person's just listening the whole time.
No need for Top Phillips on there, but we know that Phillips is not as bad as Otunga. Otunga, what are you doing, dude? Just go away. Go back to the core. Go back to
Yeah,
NXT
no one's-
Shield.
No one's crazy about him. And our
Dr.
voters
Shield. Go
told
back
us
to
so.
Nexus. Dude, you're a terrible on-screen lawyer.
Next,
Oh, foreign star.
foreign star of the year. So this person
No, it's not
is
just
not a WWE
it's not
wrestler,
just a Japanese guy either.
right? Not just Japanese,
Don't even think that we are.
Latin America, South America, Europe, Asia.
Mexico.
Foreign star
Canada.
of the year. I believe this is one of the more widespread votes. A pretty clear winner here. 60% of the vote, 29 total votes. The Cleaner,
Oh, nice.
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega put out AJ Styles in the beginning of the year, took over as
Yeah.
leader of Bullet Club,
Foreign star of the year for sure.
won
His star is the brightest of any.
Trios tag title in or 6-man tag titles in New Japan, Intercontinental title, G1, is probably going to beat Okada at Wrestle Kingdom in January for the world title.
Yeah.
Dude,
I didn't do the
Omega's had an
calculations.
awesome year in Japan.
I
Awesome year all around.
I didn't do all the comparison math, but Kenny Omega had 60% of the vote for Foreign Star of the Year. The next closest
Sucks we can't get
was
into
only
America,
17%. Marty Skrull. Next
but-
closest.
Oh, Marty Skrull.
Pick one, Joe.
UK
As you do
invasion.
your work. No, I'll take it. Pick
Oh,
one.
dude, no worries. How about
We got two down here.
let's do some negative ones. You're on a positive tip. How about overrated?
Negative ones.
Overrated.
We'll do overrated and underrated together.
Yeah.
Overrated and underrated of the year
I mean,
2016.
we've been giving away a lot of, we've been blowing a lot of smoke, but blowing a lot of smoke up people's asses.
I wouldn't do that. Is that your thing?
No.
Should I be doing that? Is that
We've been-
is that like
We
a thing?
need to give some,
Most overrated
we
of
need
the
to dish
year.
out some
So
punishment here.
they tell us this person's great. They insist that this person's great. Some people love him. Some people hate him. And I'm just saying that in general. That's what overrated is. Who could it be? I know who it is, but who could it be?
Roman Reigns.
I mean, yeah, it's Roman Reigns. This was a pretty close race. A lot of people have their
Oh,
choices.
it is Roman Reigns.
Yeah, a
I
lot
thought
of
it was gonna
people.
be like them.
A lot of people have their choices. This was,
Dean Ambrose is second? That's fucked up.
pretty variable. Oh, come on. That he's also overrated. 38% of the vote. 17 out of 50 total votes go to Roman Reigns. Dean Ambrose second with 12 votes. I mean,
But do
make
people
Roman
out
look
there?
strong, damn it.
Yeah, but do people out there really like Roman? I mean, there's some other overrated people like protected people
But
like
I'm-
Nakamura and
I mean,
Asuka.
we're not just like
Japanese
we
stars.
never thought Hillary could lose. We never thought who could like Roman Reigns. A lot of people like Roman Reigns. A lot of people like
Well,
Roman
good.
Reigns.
At least he got that award, but fuck, man.
That's not really an award, is it? It's kind of a dunce cap or like a shit cap of.
You get the wood, Buzzy.
Yeah,
not the
right.
gold
Yeah,
one.
it's like
You get
it's
the
like
shit
a
one.
it's like the roll of like the cardboard roll of toilet paper kind of thing, as your award.
Roman Reigns just gets booed
But-
out of the awards.
Who if
Who-
overrated is a bad thing, underrated is a great thing. Who has been
Who's
underrated?
Underrated underdog who doesn't get enough credit.
This was
Guys,
actually
this is our award.
the closest vote in that it was only decided by one vote, and there's a four-way tie for second place. So 4 people have 8 total votes. The winner has 9 total
Guys,
votes.
one for the underdogs. Here we go.
I mean, there are plenty of people who probably in 2017 we will take the next step up because they've been underrated. Lord only knows where they're going to be in 2017 with 9 total votes, 18%
wow, my man, Pentagon Jr.
by only
Jeez.
1 vote. Pentagon Jr.
Had an amazing year in Lucha Underground last year with his feud with Vampiro. Really stepped it up this year, evolved his character, had some great matches against Matanza. Guy's been working lots of indie feds, still does AAA, does a lot of indie matches out in Chicago and AIW. I
Check
mean,
it out, eh?
what's the gimmick? Fucking a dark occult luchador. Package pile driver, high impact moves. Zero fucking miedo, no fucking fear. Your first Buzzy, brother.
Congratulations, Pentagon Jr. Again, it's in the mail. We got to get through customs. It's going internationally, but it'll get there. Again, 4-way tie for second place with 8 votes.
And we don't want to spoil things, but big things for Pentagon Jr. in the end of Lucha Underground Season 3 this year. Look for actually next year when Pentagon is on our ballots, he may be under a different name. That's
True.
all I'm going to say.
True. This guy was most overrated, and frankly, I voted for him as most underrated too. Roman Reigns, one of the 4-way ties, 8
Oh my
votes in
God,
second
you
place.
guys love Roman and you hate fucking Roman.
But it's that John Cena. It's that John Cena role.
Oh,
People hate
yes,
him,
he
people love
is.
him.
He's taking Cena.
He's early on in the arc of Cena, but Roman Reigns is definitely moving into that John Cena role. And hey, John Cena is one of the best. Also in a tie for second place for underrated Noam Dar, Donovan Dijak, and Trevor Lee, all tied with Roman Reigns for second
Nice.
place,
Some love for them,
runners
guys.
up of most underrated. Similar to overrated and similar to underrated, it's our most improved of the year. Who took their spot and made it even bigger?
Who took the shit hat and made
Who
it.
took the shit hat and
made
made
it
it to
into the
Snowman
snowman hat.
Santa? Yeah.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Most improved of the year 2016 Buzzie Award goes to.
Oh, for his second Buzzy of the night, The Miz!
The guy's been at it for
wow.
almost 10 years. I don't know exactly. The guy's been at it for a long fucking time, and yet he still has the room to be most improved.
Dude,
He still
I
took
shit
it
on Miz
and went
again
even further.
for years. I mean,
No, you can't shit on him
I shit
anymore.
on Miz even in college when I used to play SmackDown on PS2, and just all of us would just have
Yeah.
a fucking ladder match or TLC match, 8 guys, and just everybody fuck up the Miz. You know? I mean, we hated the Miz, but really, like, all bullshit aside, you got to give the guy credit. Hot wife, great mic skills, good heel tactics,
And
multiple
numerous good matches. Numerous great
multiple
matches.
good matches this year, possible match of the year contender.
Promo
matches.
of the year, which is a huge one in many ways, especially for that character. 33 total votes out of 50,
you guys said
65%.
Miz, one of the best on the mics this year and most improved, so
Yeah,
that's awesome for him.
and he's already been there, and he can even get better. The second place was not even close. Cody Rhodes, only 6 total votes, 12%.
Wow.
Pick the next one. Yeah, I'm loving the Miz right
What
now.
do we got hidden down there?
Yeah, let's take care of those. Let's get rid of those.
Did you put the HBK and the merchandise awards next to each other? Hands off the merchandise.
They're hanging them from the ropes like they would do in the end. Take the other one too.
Here, we'll take the merchandise award and the
You pick one.
Heartbreaker of the
You
Year
do one
award.
of them.
All right, let's start with Heartbreaker. Now, 2016 was a pretty heartbreaking year.
This
for
is
a
the
lot
shit
of us.
emoji.
We had crazy,
Crying emoji.
we had a crazy election. We had a lot of death of a lot of wrestlers and celebrities. Music was kind of weird.
What? Hey,
Kanye tanked this year.
when wrestling is at its best, it's grabbing our emotions. What grabbed our emotions and frankly made us sad,
No.
made us heartbroken. HBK, the Heartbreak Kid Award.
Who lost their smile this year?
Who lost their smile?
Oh, wow. Heartbreak of the year was Daniel Bryan's official retirement from the ring.
This one in a considerable margin in the vote.
66%.
Yeah.
33 votes.
I mean, go back and watch that
Wow.
promo again. It was all the way back in February. Go back and watch it again. It
Yeah.
was called out his mom and his dad died.
Yeah,
Like,
February
oh,
was a rough
man.
month for a lot of us. And shit, Daniel Bryan retired. I mean, we've, as we said before with the Miz's, some of the Miz's awards, we've seen at least a great role for Daniel Bryan now as GM of SmackDown. But with that promo, with the Miz, man, we that really made us want to see Daniel Bryan back in the ring this year, and we're not going to get that. And I mean, Finn Balor losing the title, that came in second place, but Balor will be back. Daniel Bryan,
Yeah.
we'll never see him in the ring again, and
Dude,
a lot of us considered him the best ever.
We saw him
in
his prime. We saw him when he was what? Probably 24, 25.
I don't know if you
like,
can see it, but I got a poster in the background right there. I'm not going to mention what promotion it's from, but it's Jushin Thunder Liger
you can see it on
versus
some of the
Daniel
cameras.
Bryan. Bryan Danielson, not gonna
Yes,
deny this man was one of the best in the ring. 20 years probably in the business, maybe 20 years left.
I just finally
Just
saw for the
sucks.
first time a picture of him and Sean training, like doing like squats. I'd never seen one before. And it took a second to recognize who Shawn Michaels was, kind of out of that context. And he's not wearing the Heartbreak Kid Award. He's not wearing the Heartbreak Kid types.
I mean, it's crazy. There are even like rumors of this guy's release this year,
Yeah, no.
which was which really was, I think, a red herring. To allude to the fact that this dude became GM of SmackDown, and
yeah,
really,
no, he's
got a great role right now.
Good thing is he's not totally retired. Good thing is we still get to appreciate his wrestling mind in less important terms. Merch of the year. Who had the funniest shirts? Who had the best shirts? Or the funniest little New Day unicorn
Speaking
horns?
of merch,
Was one.
you
Yeah,
guys
right.
would like to buy one of these.
Yeah. WWEShopZone.com or your local Toys R Us.
Lucha masks. Support
You get Lucha masks.
WrestleFadeia. Support
Tag team belts.
Relevant
That's
Rasslin.
tag team belts.
Support.
Right there. Yeah.
Look, classic tag titles.
Yep.
for sale.
SmackDown. Classic SmackDown tags. Who had the merch?
Guys, who's
of
got
the year?
DX shirts? Who's got Austin shirts? Benoit shirts? ECW shirts?
I still love my
Who had
merch.
the
I need to
coolest
get more
merchandise?
to be ready for next WrestleMania.
Guys, last year's was, what do we remember? The unicorn horn from New Day.
Yep. This year,
Did New Day win?
another one-vote race.
Did New
Only
Day
one
win
vote.
again?
One vote decided it. Nope. The award winner is
Everything from the Young
by
Bucks.
the Young Bucks. Everything they put out this year was the best merch of the year. In second place, only one vote behind, Kevin Owens, all his shirts. But Young Bucks, Still killing the merch game. I just read an article the other day or a couple weeks ago.
Kick parties.
I just read an article. They make over $1 million a year. Much of it, or plenty of it, is in merch sales because they just kill the merch game
Holy
too.
shit.
Between all their bookings all over the world and all the merch they sell.
They must blow out on pro wrestling tees then. Like,
Yeah.
Then they.
And they were
That's
in.
why they won't sign.
They were
there
in
it is,
this-
right there, guys.
They
That's
were in
why
the
they won't
elite
sign.
merch that was also part of the vote that scored big on the vote.
They
That
gotta get a
Super
portion
Kick
of. They
shirt- I
gotta get
need
a
to
portion
get the
of.
Super Kick shirt.
They gotta get a portion of Bullet Club merchandise too.
I need to get that Super Kick shirt. I should have got it at the time. I really fucked up by not getting it.
Oh my god, that $1 million.
I fucked
guys,
up by not getting
over
it.
$1 million in merchandise sale. Look,
No,
stay,
no, not that exactly, but they make a lot of money.
Stay independent.
Me not getting the Super Kick shirt might qualify
Womp
for
womp.
flop of the year. What failed the most?
The Ric
What?
Flair old man flop of the year.
Yeah, right. The double poke in the eye, face plant on the mat, flop of the year.
Guys, this is not as bad as worst year, but this is you know.
Right.
What gimmick, what angle, what character,
What event?
what
Yeah.
event, what idea, what happening in wrestling just didn't really go over. Who had a shit showing?
64% of the votes, almost 2 out of 3 people, decided that
Oh no. Jeez.
his infamous
This is
debut in
embarrassing.
UFC,
CM,
CM Punk, my
CM
boy,
Punk, our best-
Chicago,
our best friend, the
Chicago.
man who stuck a
Yeah.
fork in my head,
Yep, yep, the man who
the man
made
who,
Joe bleed.
the man who reprimanded me for being rude. CM
Yep.
Punk.
The boy who I called out WrestleMania 22 in Chicago. I mean to ask Greg if I can get like footage of that to see if there's proof of him. Like, there's an alternate camera angle that finds that.
The man.
But sorry, I'm sorry. Like Jamel, like messaged at me. He's like, "No, I can't vote for him as biggest flop of the year. He had the balls to do it." I'm like, yeah, he has the balls
he
to do
didn't
that.
have the balls. To
I
do
don't
it.
have the balls to do that.
I mean, I
You
didn't
don't have the
vote
balls
for
to
it.
do that.
I didn't vote
But
for
the
it.
fight was.
But at the same time, it was the fucking flop of the year.
I didn't vote for Punk for that because
He was
I
done
love the guy.
2 seconds into the match, he lasted for 2 minutes. Yeah, he didn't die for 2 minutes.
He did get no offense.
He looks.
We
scared.
waited for 2
He looks
years for
scared,
that.
but we love Punk.
He went
We're sorry.
way
brother.
too hard, too quick at some guy who's a trained fighter.
We know you've won Buzzies in the past for break.
My
break our
boy,
star, most improved, but
Forever and
oh,
ever,
God.
flop of the year.
Oh, Punk.
CM Punk's attempt at world class
434 days to that. Oh, God.
Go
Bro.
back to WWE, dude.
Bro.
They'll give you belts. You'll be the man again. Just go right back. Flop of the
They'll
year.
give you belts. Hey, speaking of, he sold his title the other
He
day.
did?
He gave it away.
What?
They didn't even sell it. His belt, I guess, like if you win
The one he put in the fridge.
he put it in the fridge.
Remember when he won it
Oh yeah.
and he
I
like
did that
left?
one.
He put it like in the fridge and took a picture.
Well, dude, yeah. What I read.
Oh,
a
no.
headline recently that said Punk gives away WWE title, so I'm assuming that
Oh.
when you win the belt, maybe Vince just gives you like.
No, you get to keep a belt. It's not.
Yeah.
We've talked about this before.
No, it is
It's
the
not-
same one.
No, dude, you get to
Dude,
keep a
Foley
belt.
said it. He had the stinky Stone Cold, stinky beer.
You can if you choose to. They get their own belts. It's not the same piece of leather that's been there for years. You get your own
It was
belts.
back. It was back in the day, though.
It was back in the day.
It's
That's 50 years ago.
No, but even Foley said that he had Stone Cold's belt and it was stinking like beer because when Foley won the title.
Entrance music
Oh my god.
of the year. CM Punk was flop of the year. Whatever. What do you think was music of the year?
Well, last year CM Punk won entrance music of the year probably, or the year before, and now he's winning flop of the year. So, jeez.
He came out to Cult of Personality at UFC though. That was kind of
He
cool.
did come out to Cult of Personality.
And then we remembered he's not like a real fighter.
We've
He's
always
just a
loved
fake fighter.
Punk's entrance themes, but shit, man.
This
Who
year.
won this year? Let's see.
No, I
Entrance
want you
theme
to
of the
tell me.
year. Well, it could be.
Nope,
someone-
not it could be.
It could
One,
be someone
two,
glorious.
3.
it?
Glorious. No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. But
Glorious.
only won by 1 vote over Nakamura. 21-20.
Ooh, Bobby Roode, you stole that second.
But I mean,
that second
I
Buzzy
listened.
away.
I listened to
from
them both in the
Nakamura.
car
Are you
today.
going to steal that title away from Nakamura?
All
the
the way
next
up.
NXT takeover.
I think he should. He probably should.
Yeah, Bobby Roode's on the up and up, man. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I was really stoked on his character, but not his in-ring skills. But watch the #1 contender 4-way from NXT this week. Roode's fucking good, man.
Oh yeah.
He's fucking good, and he deserved to win.
And that was the thing. The music is what he needed. That, you know, that juice is what he needed.
Guys, best entrance. And
He can't come out to guitar
more
music like Seth
specifically
Rollins.
at the most recent NXT takeover when the man came out.
Yeah, to
With
the
the
full
full
choir.
choir.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Nakamura had like 15,
I was there in Brooklyn though when he
15
came out
Yo-Yo
first time.
Ma's out there playing their
Well, he
their
lost.
dubstep,
He lost, so.
violins.
Yeah.
But we're playing a violin right now for you, Nakamura, because Rude stole your Buzzie.
Pick it up.
Spot.
Yeah,
of
Glory.
the year.
I listened to them both in the car today, and Glorious does kill it more. Spot of the year. So not just the move itself, but the spot, the single moment in time, the biggest impact.
biggest bump.
Yeah, we know what a spot is.
Yeah,
Our
we know what a
smart,
spot
our
is.
smarts.
As many-
Biggest spot of the
know.
year. Holy shit! Holy shit!
This is the award that
Holy
Mount Hardy
shit.
would like to delete because he does not like people who are stricken with the addiction of spot monkey. But this award is not for you, Matt. This is for.
I'm taking a
The
drink
most
before I do this
brutal.
because I'm cheersing to this one. This is how I voted. It's
Spot.
not one single spot. It's a set of spots. And I agree. The spot of the year.
Oh my God, the match that
The spot of the year.
this match put Vader on his
Yeah,
deathbed. You
Vader
motherfuckers.
died for this match.
Yeah,
Damn it.
yeah.
You killed Vader's heart.
He's about to. You.
Ricochet and Will Ospreay, best of the Super Juniors.
Goku versus Vegeta. Trunks versus Gohan.
That's the spot of the
This
year.
fucking
This
match
is how I wanted it to go. This is how it went.
was wild.
This was a close race. I believe this was.
This match pissed a lot of people off. Fuck you, Jim Cornette.
It wasn't a 1-vote race. It was a 2-vote race. Ricochet and Ospreay, 15 votes. AJ, 450, was second place. And good God, that's
the
a
one-
fucking awesome spot.
The one where he just snapped his
Oh
ankle.
my God! Right before he snapped his ankle, and then he did it anyway. That's
Oh yeah, they said he snapped his ankle on the back body.
Jeff
drill.
Hardy did a swanton off the taxi cab. No, AJ did a fucking springboard 450 to like 15 feet on the outside through a table.
But Will Ospreay and Ricochet put on a fucking performance.
Third place was Shane McMahon.
Choreographed or not, we know the controversy.
Shane McMahon obviously had a huge spot.
Well done, young man.
Oh my God, AJ was huge. Ricochet and Ospreay.
Also, that they were also for Game Changer Award, I believe, for that match. But
Oh yeah, that was.
that match won spot of the year. That entire match.
And yes, I can understand why that was so hated on.
I know why the old school.
I can
guys hate it,
understand, but no. It's an athletic performance. That was the craziest athletic performance I've ever seen. Even in I've seen crazy matches. We've all seen crazy matches. That was
matches live too.
yeah,
Hundreds of
that
matches, but
was-
never like.
that was something else.
That's just.
That was an
That's
acrobatic.
beyond gymnastics, man. The human body doesn't move like Dragon Ball Z, but those two guys.
Yes. Was it the
So-
most wrestling of wrestling matches? But the most pure of matches? The Four Horsemen, the fucking
Hey, Will
Von Erichs are gonna love that match. No, but it was incredible to watch.
and Ospreay went on to have a pretty great year too. Won Best of Super Juniors, won TV title, and Ring of Honor. Lost it next night, but still.
And so, with that, let's find out
Yeah.
who won
who was the best,
Best
junior of the year?
Junior Heavyweight
Junior
of the
heavyweight,
year
cruiser,
2016,
lightweight, whatever
as
you wanna
voted on
call it.
by our favorite relevant wrestling fans. Again, from inside Titan Towers, dude. We did it. We made it.
Dude.
Hey, that's
All
not
you Buzz
nothing.
people.
That's nothing. Greggy, thanks,
Again.
buddy.
Again, thank you for making WrestleFadeia relevant wrestling.
And thanks to my buddy Matt at WWE, who took me to NXT Brooklyn randomly on a whim. That was a ton of fun. My favorite show of the year. Where there were some match of the year candidates where Nakamura won the title on his first violin entrance. But let's find out who won Junior Heavyweight of the Year. Spot of the Year went to Ricochet and Ospreay, 2 junior heavyweights. There were so many good junior heavyweights this year.
Hey,
Who?
Cruiserweight Classic won Game Changer. There you
Exactly.
go, guys. 64.
All
they started
junior
out with.
heavyweights, right?
64
Junior heavyweight is
guys.
cruiser, is all that stuff. Junior heavyweight of the year goes to Will Ospreay.
Wow, number 2.
In another very close
Well
vote,
done, young lad.
Ricochet was number
Let's give
2.
one up for the lad.
Ospreay 16, Ricochet 11 total votes. Will Ospreay had a huge year, and yeah, his stock is still rising.
Yeah.
He's built. with that,
Oh, he was offered a contract for Evolve and WWN by Heyman and turned it down.
he
go
gets to
ROH.
wrestle everywhere all over the world.
Yep.
I'm sure he'll
Still
get
stay
called
with
at some
ROH
point.
in New Japan.
In 2017, you can bet he will be called.
Yeah, guys, I said it. UK Invasion. He's not obviously in the UK tournament because he didn't.
Because he's bigger than the UK
Because he's
tournament.
bigger than UK tournament. Didn't sign with the E. Same as Kota Ibushi, bigger than WWE. Guys,
Yeah.
he's independent. Telling you, stay independent. Know your worth.
No, yourself. No, you
Know
were.
yourself.
Pick the
Know
next
your
one.
worth. Ospreay.
Yeah. Clap for you, Ospreay. I'm crossing my fingers, hoping I'm gonna see Ospreay live in 2017.
Well, let's go with something to
Pick two. Pick
change
two.
the pace of the show.
Change the pace like a
Swerve.
swerve. The biggest swerve
Hogan,
of 2016. What took us as wrestling fans? What we
Hogan.
assumed. And
Hogan, why'd you
yeah,
do it, Hogan?
I know,
Why'd you do it, brother?
But is that really a swerve, though?
Oh, brother.
A man of a certain age, is that really a swerve? A white man of a certain age? We'll see. Was that swerve of the year 2016?
Hogan.
No. What
You went-
was swerve of the year? Again, I know all these. So
Hogan, you made 2 heel turns in your life. I didn't know that was possible, brother. You went
True.
You went on the NWO, and 20 years later, you went another 3-letter group, but we're not gonna go there. Hogan, I hope you didn't win this one, brother.
So I was at the Squared Circle in Chicago, Illinois. Shouts to the Squared Circle, the bar, restaurant owned or co-owned by the former Victoria. It was Survivor Series, and I left.
Do they have a shot called like the Widow's Peak, and it's like
No,
big
actually
wine,
they don't
just-
have.
It like drips down.
They should have way more themed items than they do. Granted, you get some banging food there. Banging
Yeah,
food.
man. Yeah,
They have
go
like they have a burger calzone, like a calzone with a burger in it that you slice in half and just gnaw. Oh yeah, it's
Can
crack.
only in ChiRaq.
It's
right?
crack. It's crack. They have a lot of great stuff. They don't have as many themed things as I think. But I was at Survivor Series, or I was at this bar for Survivor Series, and I left. I think I left about halfway through. I had to get home, but I was like, I said to some homie sitting next to me, and I was chatting with. I was like, all right, no way Lesnar loses. All right, cool. Who is gonna win? Obviously Lesnar, right? Obviously, cool. Swerve of the year. Swerve of the year. I already know what it is, obviously, before I open the Christmas present. Swerve of the year is Bill Goldberg defeats Brock Lesnar in 90 seconds.
It was a fucking video game. It was a fucking video game.
It was a video game. You can't even do that in the video game. You're gonna get your special right away in the video game.
Guys, send us videos of you playing against Brock Lesnar.
Fucking PewDiePie, like Game
2K17.
Shark bullshit. Like you're gonna get your special. Ding ding ding! You got your
Who
special.
starts out with 2 specials? three specials.
Yeah, your running special and your hold special.
I mean, I give it to Lesnar for wanting to change the finish and wanting to like extend the feud, shock the fans.
Yeah, I'm with it. I'm
do
with
the
it in the
flip
fact
things.
that it did
I
something
respect
to
it
me.
now.
Yeah.
That was up for probably could have been up for Game Changer too. That could have been a contender for Game Changer was this match because like that really like that changed people. Like wow, we're getting this. Like we wanted a swerve. We were asking for a swerve.
Right.
We got our Survivor Series swerve. I told all of you fucking people,
True.
wait for your Survivor Series swerve. And you said it's not coming. It's not coming this year. It's been a shitty year. It's 2016. It's not coming. Sting's not coming back. His neck is broken. We know this. So nothing crazy is gonna happen. Shield's not gonna fucking break up.
Second place
What
was
happened?
Triple H screwed Rollins, which was also
We got
so
a
much
90-second
fun.
match. From
So much.
Lesnar.
Yeah, dude, that was. Oh, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be interested by this one. But
Great.
yeah.
That leads us into feud of the year, which Brock and
The feud of the year. This is a big one.
Brock and Lesnar.
What
Brock
feuds
Lesnar and Goldberg looked
defined
like
this year?
Lesnar and Goldberg, like we said, looked like it was going to be a video game pay-per feud. Looked like it was going to be a promo-only feud, but look what it's turned into.
I mean,
now
it
they're
was still
both
a promo.
booked for the Rumble, but best feud of the year.
Feud
Buzzie
of
Award.
the year. Buzzie Award.
All right, and here's
Tie.
wow, this is the first tie
And only tie.
official tie. 2 Buzzie Awards
Yep.
are going to be handed out for this year. Guys, let's give it up for the ladies. Charlotte and Sasha. Charlotte and Sasha have got the first of this first victory of this award, and the second, AJ and Cena. Wow.
Pick one, Joe.
Boy.
To me, there's only one choice, honestly.
I mean,
To me, there's only one choice.
you know, we saw Styles and Cena have a great match at SummerSlam. An amazing crowd reaction. I was there. That match defied psychology. I mean, it was just who could top each other. But really, who could top each other this year? Who really had the Divas Revolution? Who got the Women's Revolution? Who dropped the term Divas? Guys, it was Sasha and Charlotte.
The
Let's
feud
be
of
honest,
the feud of
people.
the year is Sasha and
Us
Charlotte.
people.
Period. Like, I'm as tired of
WrestleFadeia
it
people, guys.
as anybody.
For the ladies, come on. Sasha and Charlotte, Hell in a Cell match, Falls Count
Yeah.
Anywhere match, cage match, 7
Iron
title
Woman.
changes,
Yeah.
guys. 7
Yeah.
title changes
Yeah.
between them this year. I mean, love it or hate it, that may be
Yeah.
old school booking. You know, we're not getting territories anymore. We're not seeing all these random title changes, but most improved ladies. Sasha and Charlotte, like, this has just been amazing.
Their feud defines the year.
Unbelievable.
I'm in total agreement that it's gone on a little too long. It's spun a few too many times. Let somebody keep the belt and hold the belt and keep the belt, and now their feud is over, right? End of the line. They're never gonna fight it. They'll fight at fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah, we'll see them at WrestleMania.
But
Will Bailey be involved? We don't know, but
their feud defines the year, and God bless them. That was awesome.
we saw a lot of blood in those matches too.
Right.
I mean,
it's been stupid in
legit
between.
blood.
In the 3 weeks of Raw, in between a pay-per-view, it's been kind of stupid. But get them in the ring together at a pay-per-view, at a big event, in a big match, in a big stipulation that they've run through a couple this year. It's been awesome.
Hey guys, we
And
also
they're
have
the
that.
feud of the
We
year.
got that sub gimmick going.
It's a tie, so we can dispute this and fight about it.
But we got
Sasha and
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
We got Charlotte's little sub gimmick too, undefeated at pay-per-views.
Big time. And I agree that Charlotte
pay-per-views.
is probably distinctly better.
Speaking of
Pay-per-view
pay-per-view.
/ Super Show pay-per-view. We'll call it pay-per-view.
Guys, if you pay $9.99,
big event.
if you pay $9.99 once a month, you won't have to pay for pay-per-views. Just for the
Super
content.
Show of the
You
year.
give the rest of the money to us.
34% of the votes, 16 total votes. The Cruiserweight Classic Finals. 3 matches on that card were all terrific. 4 stars and above, 4.5 stars and above.
Wow.
Second place was Wrestle Kingdom with
another one
10
for
total votes.
another one for the cruiserweights. Another contestant winning 2
We are
awards.
running low on Buzzies for 2016, but I must say, Joe, this is a lot of fun. This has been a fantastic year. What did you say?
Oh,
I knocked over the board.
that's all right. Ooh.
Oh.
What was in this Buzzy? Oh boy. Buzzy Ball Award.
Take that and read that one. As I
Oh,
go
mark
knock
out
over the board.
moment! Yeah, I got so excited. He marked out
Yeah,
the
marked-
Buzzies.
Yep.
And mark out moment. Guys, obviously, we're all about the shoot. This is a real fucking deal here. This is WrestleFadeia.
Joe does not know the answers.
This is Relevant Rasslin. I actually told Dan, let this be a complete shoot fucking award ceremony. I voted just along with you guys. Stone Cold right here. He's
Stoned
old
cold.
Stone Cold. He's one of the boys. He was standing in the whole fucking arena was on its feet. He was out there with you guys. He voted. He kept the gimmick real. He did not know who won. He wanted to mark out. He wanted to be a fan for a day, a week for this show. So he didn't find out
I was trying to make it better.
the results. He's going to stop talking in third person. Guys, I did not want to know who won any of these awards before. I want to mark out. I want all these reactions to be legit, just like yours are going to be when you watch this. Mark out moment of the year. What moment of the year made you
Holy
feel like a
shit.
fan?
Holy
I mean, we're
shit.
old. We're
Holy
getting
shit.
older, but wrestling, this is something that we all love. This
Nah,
is
man.
something that brings
When
us
it's
together.
good, it's still fucking good.
What makes us fans, what really just made you feel like that kid again? What was that moment that Shawn Michaels winning
And
the
we
title
were together
moment?
for this one. We
That
were
childhood
together.
dream. Guys,
We were together.
does he win another? Oh! Guys, the debut at Royal Rumble. The man who we thought we would never see, but now is the world champion.
61% of the vote. Pretty clear winner.
AJ, phenomenal.
AJ fucking Styles, dude.
Guys, another one for AJ, racking up the Buzzies
We were at my
tonight.
house. We were fucking screaming. And of course, there was a bunch of homies in the house, but we were like the only wrestling fans, and we were fucking screaming. Everyone was like, "Why? What? Why? What happened? When? Why?"
Guys, for
What?
the first time in
Oops.
so long, the best wrestler in the world is world champion.
And of course, you think
Having
about the
killer
year he's had
matches.
till now, the 12 months since. That was back in January. He's had an entire year, and
The champ that runs the camp. Guys.
Yeah, dude, the face that runs the
The
place.
face that runs the place.
Fucking showing. We had heard it. We had all kind of heard it. Okay, it might happen, but I wasn't expecting number 3 in the Royal Rumble right
the
there.
one in the 3-1
Yep.
against James Ellsworth, AJ Styles. Mark
That
our
was
moment of the year.
dude.
When that music hit, we
Dude,
had no idea
I
who
just
it
saw
was.
someone reposted the video
we
the
were,
other day.
We were waiting for you are.
Yeah.
I am. We got a crazy DMX style southern rap song.
Uh-huh.
And we thought, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And when Styles hit that pose,
Dude,
it was lit.
the sound out of that crowd is not just a wrestling cheer. It's a holy fuck cheer.
Guys, we don't know what match of the year is yet, but this guy Styles has definitely. I mean, Styles could have won several awards tonight.
He's won a couple, and he's won
won
some
a
big
couple.
ones.
He's won some big ones.
He's,
This guy's had a fucking great year. AJ
of course,
Styles,
you know,
guys.
AJ Styles is candidate for Relevant of the Year.
It just
Nominee.
it just goes to show you that you can be overlooked for so long, but if you consistently do the best,
No.
you go out on
Yeah,
you go out big in your he went out big in New Japan against Nakamura and Kenny Omega, and Styles, another game changer. The guy has just made
that's
SmackDown and WWE something to watch again. You really have a guy that we've been waiting years to see on
yeah.
that main stage. Just
Among
fucking killer.
Nakamura's
And we love
debut
it.
and Styles showing up at Rumble are like my two favorite like YouTube go back, watch him again and again videos of the year for sure.
Guys, you can look at Styles' 15-year career and you can find match of the year candidates from every single year from every major promotion in the world.
Oh, yeah.
This guy is like the modern day Ric Flair, and if you harken back to his TNA days, I'm sure
He was
when
with Ric Flair
he
for
was
a
Ric
minute.
Flair, yeah. So guys, Styles.
Mark out of the moment of the
P1.
year. Finisher / move of the year. What?
Oh, signature move.
Not necessarily a new move, but one that
Is your special meter all
yeah,
the way
one
down?
that like knew it was over 1, 2, 3 all year. I'm so glad this one won. When I saw
Don't
this
hit me
live.
with it. Don't hit me with the RKO out of nowhere.
No. When I saw this live,
Don't hit
and
me
still
with
to
the
this day,
Shatter Machine.
I've watched it so many times back on YouTube. I still don't know how she does it. Ember Moon's top rope,
Wow.
fucking
Another one for the
twisty,
ladies.
twisty blockbuster stunner. I still don't know how she does it. Yeah, I'm sure I could slow it down and figure it out pretty easily.
It looks
It's one
different
twist.
every time too, but
Dude,
it looks devastating.
It's so nuts. I
Just
jumped
watch
out
the
of my
YouTube
seat
videos.
in Brooklyn.
Watch the
I was
YouTube
like,
videos.
what?
Watch the videos.
That's the best one. Dude.
Ember Moon, one for the ladies.
4 Buzzies remain. Male performer, female performer, match of the year, most relevant of 2016. Let's go, Joe.
All right, well, let's
go.
start with male performer.
Male performer of 2016 and voted on by you,
Guys, somebody gonna
the
wrap
Relevant
it.
Wrestling Twitterverse.
Buzzies.
Male performer of the year. We write male performer. It could be an authority figure. It could be somebody who's not an in-ring competitor every week. Male performer of the year.
Guys, with his what is it?
2016.
Wow, with 65% of the votes. This has gotta be
65%
his
in clear-cut fashion.
4th Buzzy of the night. The
Yeah.
phenomenal
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
Male performer of
Guys,
the year, undoubtedly.
I think I already explained about 2 minutes ago why this guy's been having an amazing year. I may have even spoiled this award for you a bit without even knowing, but AJ Styles has really just shown you that guys in the WWE can wrestle. Real performers can get noticed.
And conversely,
Great matches
guys from
can happen.
indies can handle themselves in WWE.
Guys from the indies can change the game, and Styles, male performer of the year. This is definitely for you.
What was second place?
Wow, second place. This award, that means that this had got to be a fucking close race because Styles got 65%, and the second place winner was Kenny Omega, who was our foreign star of the year award, who only got 11% with 6 votes,
Yeah.
which means, damn,
Yeah.
wow, guys.
Styles won convincingly.
Styles won convincingly, but that means there are a lot of other contenders for this one. But Styles, guys, it just shows you, 40's the new 20. Jay-Z said it. Fuck it.
Male performer of the year was AJ Styles, who is the Relevant Wrestling female performer of the year
Another one.
in our 50-vote survey.
50 plus.
The year of the Women's Revolution, where the Divas title changed to the Women's title at SummerSlam, or excuse me, at WrestleMania. where we created
At WrestleFadeia.
now 2 women's belts. A
Right.
white one or a blue one and a red one.
Blue and a red, Crips and Bloods, ladies. Whew,
Where
take
it changes
easy.
hands every week, so you got to make sure you watch because there's a new women's champion every week. Female Performer of the Year goes to, with 56% of the vote. You would expect more, but this is a pretty easy decision.
Ooh, Charlotte
Now
Flair.
goes by Charlotte Flair. Notice that there's now the word Flair in her name. I
Yeah.
wonder why or how, but Charlotte was definitely the female for me. And it's crazy
4-time
you would expect that.
WWE
I mean,
brand new Raw Women's Champion. this
Obviously,
year alone.
obviously, Sasha is a total fan favorite. Obviously, people love her, and she's got rocket to the moon potential. But Charlotte has separated herself this year. Sasha has been.
I mean, if we had a
Sasha's been okay.
if we had a
to
heel
less
of the
than
year
okay.
award, I think Charlotte really.
We probably should have.
could've
We probably
swooped
should have
that
won
one
Face
too.
in the Heel of the Year.
I mean,
She's the
that's all right.
perfect
We
heel.
have.
She plays the perfect heel.
Oh yeah, she definitely does.
I mean, Charlotte's done so much for the women's division. She's done so much for herself. I mean, with or without her father, it really doesn't matter. Say what you will about how she looks.
Female
her
Performer of the Year.
matches-
She backs her shit up.
I mean, she backs it up. Her promo skills are crazy. She had a little partnership with Dana Brooke that they squashed. She's really just done it on her own. I mean, heel of the year, lady
Yeah.
of the year, Charlotte.
Yeah. She'd
Maybe
probably
even
win
champion.
Heel of the Year
Maybe
too.
even champion of the year.
All right, buddy. Which one do you want? And I'll take the other one.
Well,
Match of the Year, most relevant of the year is all we
match
have
of the year's
left.
got to be first.
Nope.
Or most
Well,
relevant.
yeah.
Before most
Before the
relevant,
big one,
obviously.
right? Picture of the Year.
All right, guys. It started off rough.
Match of the Year. I think you're going to be surprised. I was surprised. However, this is my favorite match of the year. This was my vote. However, obviously, there's so many good matches from all over the world. But Match of the Year, this one, to me, again, it was my pick, was the most fun to watch. I watched it several times in the next 3 days after it happened. I watched it again and again and again. It was such a huge moment, and the best part to me was
Guys, this year started out
It
rough.
was-
like
it was
I said,
just a
East
one-on-one
versus
match.
Reigns, But then we got Cruiserweight Classic. We had Best of Super Juniors. We had amazing tag matches. We had the G1. We had so much crazy shit going on. We had Cruiserweight Insanity, like I said.
Match of the Year 2016 Buzzie Awards, as voted on by you in pretty convincing fashion. This was the winner for
Guys,
Most
match
of the vote?
year. Match of the year.
Match
5-star
of
match.
the year.
5-star match. Wow. This one surprised me. Wow.
It's a surprising pick, but to me,
Guys,
it
he
was
sweep-
my winner.
Guys, he sweeps another. He grabs another one with 36%, 18 votes. But this is a dual award because there's
There's two guys who were killing it.
match of the year. It takes two, baby.
This guy didn't even appear in any other awards.
And
He was in no other awards, not one.
But the guy he fought has already won. The guy he faced has already won a few Buzzies tonight. This was his debut match, guys. Nakamura versus
Nakamura and Sami Zayn
Oh.
won. This was a popular vote. Everyone voted. I included matches from Japan, from PWG, from NXT, from WWE,
Yes.
from TNA. I included
Kid
matches
Sasha!
all over everywhere. I went down Dave Meltzer's list of the best matches of the year, and I threw most of them in. 18 votes. The next closest was 10. It won by a considerable margin. It was winning the whole time. Nakamura and Zayn was my favorite match. Dude, I watched that so many times.
Wow.
That moment when Nakamura came out for the first time, and my favorite
I
part,
know, we never
my favorite
thought-
part was Zayn sitting
We
there,
never thought
and he
they'd
had
give
this
New
little
Japan's
smirk on his
biggest
face,
star.
like he had this smirk on his face, like holy shit, this guy has got it. Like Zayn, he fucking knows. He had this smirk on his face, like yeah, this is fucking tits right
Guys,
now.
and we still just have Nakamura on NXT. We haven't even seen him on the main roster. Nakamura and AJ, we hope to see on the main roster next year. Nakamura and Zayn, we hope to see on the
Sami
roster
Zayn,
next
Sami
year.
Zayn was
Nakamura
who I
and
was
Joe.
saying was not represented on any other awards. We all know Sami Zayn is awesome, and I'm just saying that like it's kind of interesting, strange, weird, almost rude. Sami Zayn's on underrated, not on any other awards, but we know Sami Zayn is still one of the best, and he proved it because he is in the match of the year. Was my fucking favorite match of the year. I'm gonna go back and watch that over this holiday week, and I'm gonna fucking mark out. The next closest was DIY and Revival from Brooklyn. They had 2 Match of the Year candidates.
Which arguably tag team match of the year. So
I was
like
there.
I like how that came out.
I was there.
Wow,
Fucking
I like how that came out.
DIY and Revival
Nice
was
those.
fucking awesome. Toronto and Brooklyn.
Good
I'll have to
job,
go back and
David
watch them
people.
both. They were both. I think Toronto was slightly better. Oh my god, they were both awesome.
Dude,
Nakamura and Zayn
awesome feud.
is
Awesome
going to be
feud
great
this
to watch
year.
back to that crowd in that weird old building. It was all so fucking perfect.
I gotta take the hat off for the last one.
Take the hat off for the last
This is the
one.
last one before we
Crack
wrap
that
things
other,
up.
crack that other brew though. Finish your last.
Oh, I
finish
will.
your
I
beer.
will. I will.
Oh, there's
There's-
still more. Oh, okay,
we
pour it
can
up.
do it.
We'll cheers to this last one, ladies and gentlemen. Mostly gentlemen, because let's be honest. Gentlemen, 2016 Buzzie Award, the Relevant Rasslin. Oh, I was holding up the wrong way. I haven't been drinking. There it is.
Oh,
Most relevant Buzzie Award for 2016, the year in wrestling.
guys, this
Who
is
made
our
the biggest
award.
impact?
This is your
Who
award.
mattered the most?
This is
Who
the award
changed
that
the
we
game
built.
the most?
That we
You know,
built this award
think about
show
a
on.
cross section of all these awards. The best male performer, the best gimmick, the best promo, the
Game
best
changer.
game changer,
Heartbreaker.
the best heartbreaker,
Best show.
the best show, all of these things, the best move, the best spot. It all
But who
cross
stayed
sections
relevant? Who was the most
Who
buzzworthy?
exists at
That's
all
what
of
this
those.
is all about. That's why we do this.
Who exists at the cross section of
won?
all of those things? Who is truly the most relevant of 2016?
The one award to end
The
them
biggest
all.
award that we can honor, and I will be sure to tweet this person.
Let them know.
Obviously, their trophy is in the mail. They're going to get a trophy from floor to ceiling.
Wow.
Yeah, oh yeah. And
Nice.
it's chocolate too, they can eat it. Most relevant of 2016. Pretty convincingly, by a wide margin. 23 votes for the winner, only 8 votes for the next second place. A pretty wide margin. Most relevant
Wow.
of 2016.
Another one for
Most relevant
Delete!
motherfucking of
Delete!
2016.
Broken Matt Hardy. Wow, the odyssey that was the Broken Hardys this year. From Matt and Jeff's feud
Next most relevant,
To Matt.
AJ Styles. Third place, Brock
to,
Lesnar.
to Matt's broken condition to Final Deletion 1 to the tag team Final Deletion against the DK to the huge tag team Apocalypto. Vanguard 1. Skarsgård, the dilapidated boat.
Yeah,
Senor Benjamin!
It's
Green beans, gelato. He's done it all. Guys,
We've-
he built a second kitchen in his home after he lost his memory. He beat the DCC. He deleted the Rock and Roll Express. And he
expressive
brought
rock and roll.
his obsolete mule, Brother Nero, back to
Yeah.
prominence and reclaimed the TNA
We have-
Tag Team Championship. Matt Hardy, dude, you did it. You won so many Buzzies tonight. You got the best hair. You
Most
got
relevant.
You've got the best gimmick. You've done it, Matt. You've done it.
We've sort of
It's delightful.
we haven't really well represented the impact of Lucha Underground, but the impact of Lucha Underground is clear in Total Nonstop Deletion. That is so influenced by Lucha Underground and that style. And it's kind of leaking into WWE a little bit, but Matt
Guys,
Hardy
Matt's brought,
owned it this
Matt's
year.
brought storytelling back to
Owned
wrestling.
it this
He
year.
made TNA relevant. Love TNA.
It was
or
close
hate
to a
TNA.
game changer of the year.
Don't,
It is certainly the
don't
most
deny
relevant
what
of the
Matt's
year.
done. Don't deny what this guy's
For
done.
as awesome as AJ Styles was, for as awesome as Brock Lesnar was, it's not that extra degree. That's still in-ring wrestling competition. Broken Matt Hardy is storytelling, is carnival, is circus, is vaudeville in the way we want to see, in the way that we love, in the way that can be the most relevant when it's done right. When a guy is willing to put a white streak in his hair and wear these stupid robes and say
When a guy
stupid
is
shit and
willing to
ugly
put
as
his
fuck.
toddler child over in matches.
Yeah.
When a guy's wife will dress like a witch and play piano for him. It just, I mean,
Most
he's
relevant
owned
of
it.
2016. Let's
He's
cheers.
owned it.
Let's cheers to the year
Cheers to the
2016
and the
to broken Matt Hardy.
The broken brilliance of Matt Hardy. Guys,
Cheers to you,
it's never too
2016
late.
Buzzies,
It's
broken
never
Matt
too late,
Hardy.
guys.
I need to watch more. People have, you've probably seen, people have put on YouTube like straight cuts of everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
they
know,
cut out all the
you're right,
the
cut out all the
parts
commercials
just
and
put the,
everything, and just cut it all together.
You got to watch the whole broken
Yeah,
Odyssey.
yeah.
I mean, we know that Matt's contract ends with TNA towards the end of February.
Don't go to
we don't,
WWE.
We don't,
Do
we
not.
don't know if TNA is going to exist.
Do not.
We've heard in multiple podcast interviews, Matt's always staying in character, and we, is it a character? Is it real life? We hope it's real life. Is it kayfabe? Is it shoot? But Matt said several times that his goal has been to revitalize TNA and to just recreate the storytelling aspect of wrestling. He said he's wanted a creative role in TNA if he was to re-sign with them.
I can fly up a tornado.
TNA changed hands through
I can
multiple
dry up the sea. Yeah.
multiple owners this year.
Where I live for the moment.
From Dixie Carter to Billy Corgan to this new Canadian company that's backing them. I mean, look, Matt's really, he got them to get funded again. He's bringing TNA at least into the beginning of 2017.
Do you have Pop TV?
I do have Pop TV.
I have Pop TV also. I was psyched about that.
It's just great, Matt, he could have gone back on his, TLC days. He could have succumbed to his demons for Broken Matt Hardy, Brother Nero. It's been a relevant year for you
I
guys,
agree.
and
There's
you've done it.
AJ Styles was second, Brock Lesnar was third. They both had very relevant.
What's next, Matt?
They both had very
You did
relevant
it.
stories and pieces of the year for sure. Broken Matt Hardy is something different. It's again the cross section of all those things. It didn't win best match. It didn't win best feud. It didn't win best promo. But it's all of the best of those things combined.
Guys, Matt
2016
Hardy, the Matt Hardy brand is alive and well.
2016
It's
didn't
thriving.
have.
He's feeding his family. He's doing his thing. He's entertaining us. He's the most relevant. He's got a, we know that Matt and Jeff have a match WrestleMania weekend with Ring of Honor. Their only appearance with Ring of Honor to face the Bucks of Youth. Their
Dude, that's gonna
rivals,
be
the
nuts,
Young Bucks.
dude.
Will they delete the
Dude,
Spot
that's gonna
Monkeys?
be
A live only
oh
match.
my god.
Look, they're not gonna end this anytime soon. Matt's on a roll. 2017, big year.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy, look out for him. Big eyes, look out for the UK invasion. Look
Dude,
out
I mean,
for it. That's what's relevant. We're letting you know now. Look back on it.
Those two brothers, like, they still have some years in them, as they've shown. They still can do something, and think about all the experiences they had and all that they've done and accomplished. Like, they could still do a lot of shit. Matt Hardy is still at the top of the game, and he's dragging Jeff along with him. If Jeff can find a little juice in his life and his career, like, they can still do some shit. And it's crazy that at this point in 2016, broken Matt Hardy with the white streak in his hair, the dumb robes, and all the symbolism,
And
the drones, and the backyard, and the
drones,
volcano,
the boats, the bottle rockets,
is the most
volcanoes, the trains,
relevant of 2016.
the compound. It's
Smoke
all
and
there.
skull belt.
Guys, Matt Hardy.
Finally, for a few more minutes, let's see if I can be quizzed. You got that list up? Oh, there's the list on the floor. The list. What was your favorite Buzzie Award? There were a few like surprises. I wouldn't say any shocks, but some like, oh, that's a surprise. What was the one that shocked you? You didn't see the results. I wrote the results on the cards. I saw them before, and it was fun to watch as the votes come in.
Oh man, one
There was a tie. I couldn't believe there was an actual tie.
Their tie surprised me. Flop of the year surprised me. Underrated surprised me. I mean, relevant didn't surprise me, but Matt Hardy's won so many tonight. It's been a
Matt
great
Hardy
night.
and AJ Styles were the stories, right? Matt Hardy, AJ Styles, and The Miz.
Yep,
1, 2, 3.
Nakamura too.
Nakamura, yeah.
Charlotte Flair. Those are the names that this year that you guys heard a lot. Punk still tried to stay relevant, but he flopped.
Yeah, he's relevant for flopping.
He flopped.
Okay, so we'll play a little game to finish it off. These are all of the tournament/gimmick winners of the year. Let's see how many I can get. These, for example, the Royal Rumble, Money in the Bank, Best of Super Juniors, G1, Trios Tournament type winners. I haven't seen these before. I know what I know. I know what I don't know. Let's close off the Relevant Rasslin 2016 Buzzie Awards with some gimmick winners of the year. You give me fake internet points for whatever I get.
First was the first big tournament kind of thing this year. New Japan, 6-man, never open weight titles.
Young Bucks and Adam Cole.
No, it was the Briscoes and Toro Yano.
Nice.
But
I'm
they
glad the
both-
Briscoes won though. It's dope. Good for them.
Briscoes, I think they're the tag champions right now. Oh, the Royal Rumble.
Triple H.
Oh God, you're right. Yes, New Japan Cup, which is like just to get you a number one contendership in any singles title.
Kenny Omega.
Naito. Andre the Giant.
I am the tag team champions though, by the way.
Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Baron Corbin's.
Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Yeah, Baron Corbin's.
Corbin's. Oh, Best of the Super Juniors.
Oh fuck.
It's down there.
Will Ospreay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh God, this one is ridiculous. Tournament of Death. Ricky Shane Page. Strong Style 16 from Progress Pro Wrestling. Tommy End. Oh, G1. Kenny Omega.
Dude, you gotta let me guess. I didn't guess.
Super J Cup.
No, don't show it to me. I don't want to see it. Ricochet.
Oh, Kushida. Oh, I put this Chikara Trios tournament. Oh. It was just,
Don't know.
this was a Japanese team. Oh, they had female. Oh, nice. It was a female team that won first time. Team Sendai Girls from Sendai Wrestling from Japan. Female promotion. Nice. Battle of Los Angeles.
Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, Marty Scurll. Cruiserweight Classic.
TJP.
Nice. Correct. New Japan Junior Tag League.
Just 2 tag.
Yeah, well,
Shelly and Sabin.
the junior guys. Oh, Roppongi Vice. Who was
Oh,
that?
yes.
Trent.
Rocky.
Yeah,
Dude.
Rocky and Beretta.
Rocky. It's
Yeah,
our boy.
Rocky Rivera. Fucking awesome. Right. Aztec Warfare 3 and Lucha Underground.
I have no idea.
Sexy Star, first ever women's Lucha Underground champion. Dusty Rhodes Classic, awesome big tag. Well, it's
The LOD dudes with Paul Ellery.
Yep. Authors of Pain. ROH.
I got it though.
ROH 6-man tag titles.
Don't know.
Oh, Matt. It was
Leo Rush and the other dudes.
No, it was like Matt Taven's new version of the Kingdom. Matt Taven.
Oh yeah,
TK
and the
O'Ryan.
Brazilian dude, right?
Yeah, TK O'Ryan and Benny Marseglia.
Dude, Final Battle was dope.
And the last was New Japan. The tag league was
Red Dragon, I don't know.
Oh no.
Me, Cassaz and Joe Fortune.
Yes, it was us. No, it was Jaime Makabe GBH. So they'll probably fight. I don't know.
Dude, those are the most fun parts of the year, though, right? Like things that they're not belts; they're just like fun distinctions that you get to have.
Big
Because you won the
tournament to
shit.
win a new belt or to become number one contender, whatever it takes to become.
You're the number one contender in my heart.
Dude.
Thanks, Joe. That was
Hey,
fun.
you as well. Great night tonight, guys. Awesome
Yo.
time.
Look out for WrestleFadeia 2017. Whole new production
Gonna be
by the Relevant Rasslin crew.
guys, gonna be a big year for wrestling in 2017. Gonna be a big year for us. Again, guys, the 2016 Relevant Rasslin Buzzie Awards were brought to you by the most buzzworthy tag team in all of professional wrestling. Relevant Rasslin.
I am the tag team champion.
Relevant Wrestling. It's still real.
I am the tag team
It's still
champion.
real to us, damn it. And WrestleFadeia, it's where the smarks go to. Smart.
There's nothing left in that though. You smoked it all.
Guys, we smoked it all. We drank it all. We handed out
Oh
all the
yeah, we did in
awards.
2016.
We-
I passed out at WrestleMania. I didn't even see the main event.
We kept it relevant. Matt Hardy,
Too sweet, me, bro.
Charlotte, Styles, just goes to show you,
Nakamura.
big names
The
are
Miz.
still important. The indies are still supporting it. Again, look out next year. Big guys, UK guys, WrestleFadeia, Relevant Rasslin.
Hell yeah, dude. When
I'll
I
see
look
you.
back, 2016 was actually a lot of fun. I wouldn't have thought so, but I looked back at all that stacked up in 2016.
Don't be
It was a
scared.
lot of fun.
Wrestling lives matter. Independent wrestling lives matter, guys. Relevant lives matter. You're all relevant. You're all buzzworthy. Without you, could not do this.
Too sweet, me, bro.
Too Sweet Me, Super Kick Party. This show has been deleted.